All right, fourth graders. So we're going to celebrate National Park Week, which runs April 18th through the 26th. We're going to explore some of the U.S. National national parks here. So on this screen, you're in the slide. I'm going to just take you through a couple of them really quick. We're going to first start off with Google Earth. Hopefully, you explored some of the other ones. We're using Google Earth. If not, you might have to download it um, from Google. And we're going to visit the U.S. national parks using Google Earth. So this next slide, it'll come up looking like this. And right here, you have two links. I'm hoping both will work. This is a little longer link, and then just click on it, and it's going to load um, your Google Earth. Now, on mine, it took a little bit of time to load it up. Um, I don't use it as often as I probably should, but you can see now how my little bar here is just lagging a little bit. So be patient. Just don't say, "Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work." It will keep going back and forth like this and load. It has a lot of information to load up. Once it loads up, it's going to be taking you to some of the national parks that you can visit. The national parks put this out and designed it free for use. And come on, there we go. And so it'll come up looking like this. You have all these choices to go, or you can just click on the side here. So you can see how many around the United States you can see. So once you would want to click on it, you can, if you put your cursor right over, it tells you which one it is. So if you want to go to Glacier, or you want to go to the Grand Tetons, or say you want to go to Joshua Tree, or if you want to look out in the Great Smoky Mountains, there's a whole bunch you can do. They use even some on the territories. So all then you would have to do is click on it. Say we want to go to Death Valley. Now you do have to give it just a little time because now it's zooming in into Death Valley Park. Um, and as you do this, you can spin it around and then you can walk in different, usually if you click on different ones, it'll take you to different directions throughout the park. Okay. So this one, again, takes a little time. If that link doesn't work, you can go on to the bottom one here. I put two. Um, And then if you go into here, I did put a couple other ones. These are pretty fun too. I'm hoping these work. These are like panoramic kind of views of like the Badlands. So again, if we want to do, we just click down here, click on it, and it'll take you to a photo that you can move around again and get a little closer view of that park. Again, these are a lot of information loading up. So it does take a little time. So don't be clicking a bunch because um, you're going to just lag your computer down. Okay, once you get it up here, you can move this around and look in different directions. Sometimes there's other things you can go. You can move around further west. So you can look up and down. Sometimes even like people will be in there. All of a sudden, somebody is is there because this is just people taking pictures in 360 degrees. Um, there's a couple on here that you can do. I found now as you go onto that site, if you get into this site, oops. If you get onto these sites, you can actually explore more too. If you're curious, you can even go to Egypt and out of the United States. Lots to explore. Um, and then you got the redwoods here, and I want you to watch this video on redwoods. It's by Jason Chin, of a book. And then at the very end, I want you to just kind of look at this list and see how many U.S. national parks have you been to? Because that might be something, for once they open up again, that you might say, "Hey, this summer maybe we could go visit one when they open up." Or I just want to see how many of you guys have gone to the national parks? I know some of you guys have been to Grand Canyon. Yet, hopefully, you've been to Yellowstone, amazing park. Um, the Badlands, where I do a lot of field work out in the Badlands. Um, so you can click on here if you want to make it bigger, you can, and see how many you've been to. And again, optional here, but if you do have one, if you do have a photo of yourself at one of those, it'd be kind of fun to post it on there. Um, and a little keepsake there too. All right. So maybe you could even like say something about which one you guys might be planning on going to from this, maybe in the future, maybe like this summer, maybe the next. Okay, so hopefully that explains this national parks project. And again, this is for National Park Week.